Hey, hi, and hello everybody. Welcome back to another video. We have a brand new lightsaber today, and for the first time in my life, I have no idea what company it's from. I found this lightsaber all the way up in the beautiful Big Bear, California. My family and I were walking around the village and came across this place called Scenic Gifts, which actually sold a variety of lightsaber hilts from other companies that I did recognize, the lightsaber I just bought, and actual replica swords. Pretty cool. And they actually sold them for pretty discounted prices, being that not a lot of people actually buy lightsabers from them. So yeah, we got it on sale. But that being said, this is a place that's reselling hilts. I don't know what company they got it from, and they didn't really know too much either. To me, it looks more like it's from that company Sabers, which people have been asking me about countless times, and I don't have a Saber, so I can't really give much information on it, but they do seem like a trustworthy company. I've only found this hilt on Saber's website, and it's otherwise known as the Ronin Original, I think it's called. I've only seen the hilt on Saber's website as the exact replica of what I have right now. I don't know for sure if it's Saber's, but that's why I'm calling it a unknown company review, being that it might be Sabers, but I don't know for sure. So if you do know, let me know in the comments. I would greatly appreciate it so I can change the name of this video and actually have something proper about this. It's a very cool lightsaber, so let me just go ahead and grab it. Here it is. This is the original Ronin, as it's called on Sabers, I think so. But this is what I got up in Big Bear, California from Scenic Gifts. And it is a beautiful hilt, first of all. We saw it just like this, bought the last one that there was. They might restock it, I don't know. They said it's been up there for a couple years, so we did get a pretty good discount on it for the actual price, especially since what I've seen online. It does seem kind of pricey. But on the Arabic translation, I'm gonna be honest, it's kind of just gibberish. I can't really, it's like what is that, KTSR04. Does that make sense to somebody? Let me know in the comments, I'd appreciate it, because to me it just looks like nothing. But it's got a little ring here. It's like an actual, like, futuristic katana, based on Ronin from the Star Wars... Oh, what's the anime called? Star Wars Visions. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah, that's what this hilt is based off of. Ronin in there, where he has the sheath of his blade, and he unsheathes the sword in itself, which is interesting, being that it's a lightsaber, so maybe the blade is always on. I don't know. Whatever it is, this is the hilt. This is his saber that he uses in the film, or in the little short from Star Wars. And honestly, it's beautiful. I will say it's very heavy, and this isn't the blade that they gave me. I put a shorter one. The one they gave me was actually a 36-inch blade that you get from normal other companies, such as, like, I don't know, Crimson Dawn, Levelup Sabers, Legion Sabers, Sabneo. They give you all the 36-inch blades with it, but you have an option of doing a shorter option. I prefer shorter because I'm not that tall. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like 5'9", so yeah, this is better for me. It is a baselit saber. It's the only one they had. I didn't want to do a NeoPixel anyway because honestly, this thing feels like it's good for combat, being that it's durable. I don't want to fight with it too much, to be honest. It's beautiful. It's also a little sharp up here at the top, and you don't want to grab that because that will probably cut your hand open, and that's not the best thing to happen, especially when you're trying to film a saber and outside for hours on end. You cut your hand, it's kind of game over. So yeah, so let me go ahead and turn it on for you. Hit the button.
Power on.
Gorgeous. I think it's not muted.
Volume low.
Yeah, see? So let's do
Volume high.
highest volume we can. Turn it on. It's got smooth swing. How do I have it on? No, I don't. This also has motion control, which means basically at the swing of a blade or the twist of the wrist, I can turn the saber on and off. So let me do that real quick.
Motion control on.
Okay, now it's on. So watch, if I swing, my hand's not touching the button. On. That sounded like Vader's, honestly, now that I heard the ignition. But if I do a twist, off. Beautiful thing. I've always loved that in sabers, and not a lot of companies do it, but they're starting to get there. So yeah, that's definitely something I love about this very beautiful hilt. And the little scrael. And the little hook ring right here is also a good thing to have. If you have like a little belt, it's great for cosplays because you can just easily take the blade off and carry it around. Or you can get yourself a scabbard and actually sheath the blade like Ronin does and carry it on your back. Where you're like, yeah, I'm a Jedi / Sith, whatever. I'm very creative today, aren't I? Anyway, it's a lot of fun to use, and going into it, if I twist the saber down and do a twist,
New horizon.
it changes the sound font. So when I spin it, different sound. New Horizons, this is Rey's lightsaber, being that noise. It's also yellow, and only Rey has a yellow saber, besides the Jedi Temple Guards in Clone Wars, but who's counting? It's the same thing, smooth swing. And then same thing, off. I can switch it down. Whoops.
The dark sword.
Dark sword is basically a dark saber, so this one's kind of loud. I'm gonna be careful with it, but to me it sounds like the Mandalorian one. The blade does change colors, so what I can do, I can push the button and go 1, 2.
Color change.
I think it starts around like yellow and red, and then it shifts all the way through the spectrum. You have to wait. That's the one thing. Not a fan of that too much, but that's how lightsabers used to be before they invented the quick color change, which this one doesn't have. So little note on that one. If you're ever trying to see if this is Neo Sabers, I'm basically reviewing what a Neo Saber hilt does. So there's that. But once you have a color you want, say I'm just like, oh, I want pink, and I hit the button,
Color selected.
and it locks it. It's kind of pink. It's like a little, what? I waited too long. Either way, that's an example. So you can hold that, and I'll just switch sound fonts. No, I won't. Take 2. Take 3. Okay, that's Kylo Ren's. You can hear it. You can obviously tell. This one's called The Knight, I think it is, for some reason. Like Knights of Ren kind of thing. It's got all kinds of sound fonts. It's got color change. There's other options for it. I'm gonna do a better sound font really quick.
The protector.
Protector, sure. Obi-Wan. Pretty sure. Anyway, it's got a... Oh, I turned it off. It has flash on clash. I shut it off. I'll just show that real quick. Give me a sec. So for the clash, I'll hold the button, let it blink. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Clash on.
And now it's on. So if I hit the button, little tap. Yeah, I'm doing a little hit. Yeah, it's got that. You can also just hit the hilt. It's pretty reactive, actually. Usually they don't do something like that. Try this. That's really good, actually. I've never seen one that reactive, especially... Okay, yeah, you have to hit it. But if you do... Yeah. You gotta hit it harder. Thought so. It's okay. It's pretty good, though. Another thing is you can mute and change the volume of the saber. So if you want it's too loud right now, you can go 1.
Volume low.
Lower volume. It's quieter. If you don't want to wake anybody. And if you really don't want to wake anybody or make any sound, you can mute it with another hold. It says mute, think, quiet. Now I can hear myself think and talk. Turning off the saber, instead of just doing a twist if you don't want to, you can also hold the button and it'll shut off after 4, I think. 3, perfectly fine. And then I can go ahead, I'll keep the sound on.
Volume high.
Because we're a saber channel here. We review lightsabers for what they do. So, yeah.
Color change.
You'll go straight to red, it just... Yeah, so then you have to wait for whatever color. You'll probably get this memorized eventually. For me, I'm just gonna do cyan because that's what I like to do. So,
Color selected.
there you go. Just feels like that's my color that suits me, or orange, but we kind of already passed that. So, blue's best, and purple. Doesn't matter. I don't matter. We're talking about a saber here. Holding the button for 1 engages a lockup effect where the blade flickers like crazy, and it's more like you're locked up against somebody, or like a blade. And to make it stop, where you can hear yourself talk, a button, tap it once, and it stops. So it's more of like, and we'll shut it off. Gorgeous. And I think there's other options, so 1, 2, and 3.
Standard mode.
Standard mode basically changes the blade itself, so that's only if you have a NeoPixel, things will change on this. This is a baselet, so nothing's gonna change. You can change the blade effects, which I believe is 1, 2.
Steady.
Steady, basically the regular blade. You see, nothing changing really.
Unstable.
Unstable, this blade flickers like crazy, so this is an epilepsy warning. See how it kind of flickers? It's not that bad, it's in daylight, but you can kind of see, yeah, it's flickering.
Pulse.
Pulse is the last one for a baselit effect. All sabers come standard with this for these effects, but if you look at Pulse, you can kind of see how it's slowly pulsing on and off, like it's got like a heartbeat, or it's breathing in a sense. That's how the Pulse works. It works better. I'm gonna turn the light off so you can actually see this a bit better. So you can see it a lot better now. You see how it's like getting brighter, dimmer. That's all it is. See?
Clash off.
Flash off. I'm turning that off anyway. And then you can also turn off motion control, which is, I think I've already showed it, but
Motion control off.
yeah, I prefer it off so I can actually, you know, perform and they don't shut off. The one thing I don't like about motion control is if I'm trying to film a video outside or whatever, this is gonna shut off at random if I accidentally twist my wrist too fast or something, or I do a spin and it feels like a twist of emotion, the blade's gonna shut off and it just looks tacky on camera. And it's not the best because it kind of ruins the whole video and I gotta start over. Not fun, but I signed up for this. I believe that's all the electronics. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nothing. Okay, so that's it. I believe it's like 9 to 12 different sound fonts. I don't remember for sure. I'll put it up right here to let you know. It's a fun hilt. I love it. I will say it's very heavy, so it's a much bigger workout for me to actually film with it. And I have done it before already. It's a lot of fun. I posted it on TikTok before in the past. But yeah, this hilt, this is me finally talking about the new Saber and showing it off. It's pretty sick. The paracord or the Ito wrapping is really nice. Feels like a shoelace, to be honest. For what it is, it feels more like an actual katana. And I love that. Like, I've always had a big thing for like Japanese culture and the idea of Way of the Samurai and the way katanas and stuff felt. Always wanted to buy myself a katana one day, but I don't film with swords because TikTok doesn't like it. Yeah, in the past it was gonna be all about spinning swords, but every sword video I did kind of got banned and removed from my channel altogether, my little, what do you want to call it, my page, whatever you say. Yeah, so it's been lightsabers straight because swords just didn't do well. And people like the idea of things glowing in the dark. Lights and sounds make people happy. So people don't want to see a sword spinning in broad daylight where you can like barely see it. They want to see a spinning glow stick going 90 miles an hour or whatever, Mach stupid speeds and cool tricks and being thrown behind the back, whatever you want to say. So yeah, that's probably what you want to see. So I'm gonna go ahead and show myself filming with this thing, spinning outside in beautiful Big Bear, California. But this is the newest hilt in my collection out of the 48 hilts that I own, and now this is 49. Holy shit! The hilt itself is probably like a pound and a half. With the blade, makes it like 3 pounds. If you have other questions about other lightsaber hilts or companies out there and would like to know some more information about maybe this hilt or some other hilts I own or anything into the NeoPixels, tutorials in the future, whatever you want to say or ask or see for future content, please don't hesitate to leave it in the comments. I am happy to take a look at it and respond to you as soon as possible. I also want to say a massive thank you to Scenic Apparel and Gifts up in Big Bear, California. Beautiful hilt. They had a lot more options, as well as a crossguard I saw up there on the very top. So if you're heading to Big Bear or checking out that area, I highly recommend seeing them. They have some cool things as well as little collectibles that other shops don't really sell alongside the things you can buy normally. But swords and stuff like that, you're not gonna find anywhere else. So they 100% will sell those, and it's a cool place to be, honestly. Tell them Poor Excuse for a Jedi sent you. They'll probably remember me. If not, then I'm sad. Anyway, I'm done talking. So I hope you enjoyed the little edit I made of myself spinning outside with this thing and showing off what it's capable of. The blade's much longer in that video than this because I didn't switch it out until I got home. And yeah, I cannot wait to be filming more content with this and show you guys what I have coming in the future. Expect a few tutorial videos and some other episodes of Lightsabers Explained. That's all I'm gonna say, so I'm gonna leave the video right here. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Yeah!